more to buy the products because the dollar went down. And in fact, look at the dollar against the Swiss franc. The Swiss franc broke below 80 cents, or the dollar broke below 0.8 Swiss franc. So you need more than $1.25 to buy 1 Swiss franc. This is the lowest it's been since 2011. But if we fall about 3% from here, maybe even a little less than that, the dollar is going to be at the lowest level it's ever been in history against the Swiss franc. And that is a significant decline for the dollar. In fact, if you go back to when the Swiss franc, first floated against the dollar in 1971, when we, went off the gold standard, the dollar has lost more than 80% of its purchasing power against the Swiss franc. The Swiss franc was only 23 cents in 1971. You could buy a Swiss franc for 23 cents. Now it takes $1.25 to buy a Swiss franc. Now, of course, the Swiss franc has also lost purchasing power over that time. The cost of living has gone up. The price of gold has gone up a lot in terms of Swiss francs, but not nearly as much as it's gone up in terms of U.S. dollars. But again, the dollar is just not down against the euro and the Swiss franc. In fact, against the Swiss franc, the dollar is almost down.
Let's go YouTube.
On the year against the Swiss franc, but it's down again.
Ask your bodybuilding questions. Ask any kind of questions.
Pound, I think the pound's up about 11 or 12% this year. Even the Japanese yen has bounced back 7 or 8% higher this year against the U.S. dollar. So the dollar is going down across the board, and it's going to continue to go down. Also, what's happened since my last podcast was we had a huge breakout.
Hello, sir. Sending love from North Korea. Go tell your wife to make you a sandwich. I don't have a wife. Don't have a wife. Ask questions about bodybuilding, how to build muscle. And don't forget to give a tip and to join my Patreon. Gotta join the Patreon, guys. Tell your wife, obviously, will you come to my country? No. I would advise you to start on some Test E. Well, unfortunately, you can't just go to the store and buy that kind of stuff. It's kind of hard to get. Jesus, what's up, Jesus? Thanks for coming in today. I appreciate you, Jesus Rodriguez. How dare you, sir? Have you tried the new Nick Kerr juice at McDonald's? I just go to Burger King. I don't go to McDonald's. Okay? I can send it to you through the post. Okay, let's do that. We'll talk later, okay? We'll do that. Thank you. God Almighty. Let's see if we can connect. I don't know. I'll find you later. God Almighty. Okay, thank you. Juice is amazing. It's watermelon soda. Oh, I think he's trying to be a joker. That's not appropriate on this channel. A little bit of this. Frank's. There we go. It is what you got to say, Nick. Nick Juice John, he's just trying to make you say the N word. Well, I don't say that. I don't believe in that. Really, I am enjoying Imagine Dragons. Yes, but I haven't listened to them in a very long time. But yeah, I like them for sure. I like the Imagine Dragons. We got the YouTube here, and we got the TikTok over here. So we actually have 28 people on YouTube, so I'm very thankful for everybody watching on YouTube right now. On the plate is beef. Beef. Yep, it's beef. I had celery. I had celery, some vitamins, water, and beef. So we're doing a low carb, high protein. Trying to get a little bit more ripped. Trying to get a little bit more cut. All right, if you got any questions about bodybuilding, ask me. UFW fishing. What? What the heck does that mean? Thanks for the likes, guys. Your incredibly average physique sucks. Bro, do you even leg day? For legs, I do uphill sprints. I do hill sprints. They boost your growth hormone massively, okay? Guys, I'm telling you, I know the best way to work out, okay? You gotta do heavy compound movements, deadlifts, squats, bench press, and I really like the pull-up, okay? And then you can do a little bit of isolation movements, and I'm a big fan of sprinting, just because it boosts your growth hormone, okay? Also, I'm a big fan of cutting out sugar in your diet. You gotta lower your sugar, okay? Fix your chain. What are you doing? I don't like Wendy's, no. I hate Wendy's. I like Burger King. I like Burger King. Pepe coin, any ideas? Well, Pepe coin is up a little bit right now. Bitcoin is up too, okay? My thoughts on Pepe, just keep buying it. That's what my thoughts are. That is not financial advice. But just keep on buying Pepe. I think that's the best way to go. That's definitely what I'm going to do. Cut out sugar. Yes, if you cut out sugar, it's way better for your body. It's way better for your brain. If you eat too much sugar, it can contribute to type 2 diabetes. And if you keep raising your blood sugar all day long, you can get dementia. That's very bad. That's something you do not want. That's when people have, they forget who you are. Okay? Forget who you are. Popcorn made me 50K. Oh, Pepe coin. Wow. $50,000? Type 2 diabetes is a myth? Yes, too much sugar. When you eat 6 meals a day with all carbohydrates, it will boost your IGF levels, insulin-like growth factor, and that will contribute to dementia. It's science, bro. It's science. Okay? But sugar tastes good. Yes, but it's an addiction. Sugar's an addiction that you must stop. Okay? I got 2 cans of corned beef hash. Well, all right, that's good protein. That's good protein, dude. Yes. Check out the bicep. Gotta get pumped. Protein. Chicken. Chicken's okay. Yes. Chicken has a lot of protein in it too, so you can build a lot of muscle on chicken. Chicken, rice, broccoli. Do you do high reps? No. Too many hammer curls, not enough bicep curls, but you don't train to failure. Okay, I do train to failure. I'll even do negative repetitions, all kinds of stuff, you know. I'll even do bench press. I'll have my buddy push down on the bar until I get so weak that I can't even move the bar, you know. I believe in the Mike Mentzer theory of training. Infrequent training, very high intensity, okay? So I believe in giving the body a long time to heal, and you don't need to work out for hours a day. I believe if you just work out for 30 to 40 minutes a day, that's enough, okay? That's enough to get jacked. Let's go, guys. For the upper body, I do between 8 and 12 reps. And for the lower body, I'll do 16, 20 reps, 16 to 20. The lower body responds better to high reps, and the upper body responds better to lower reps, 8 to 12, okay? For maximum hypertrophy. We got to get maximum muscle growth. Subscribe to this channel if you're going for maximum muscle growth, guys. I'm going to start doing a lot more workout videos. All right. Toshi coin gonna explode. Toshi might explode. I like Shiba Inu. Lunchables, steak. I do, yep. Negative repetitions. It allows you to overload the muscle way more than you could ever lift, okay? And negative is like when you keep loading it up and loading it up until it just, you can't hold it up anymore. Just, so I also do drop sets. Now, you can't say I don't go to failure, dude. I do drop sets. A drop set is like you're doing curls. You do as many as you can. And then when you can't do any more reps, you drop the weight and you pick up a weight that's 5 pounds less. You go. Then you drop the weight and pick up another one that's 5 pounds less. And you got to squeeze out every last rep. That's what going to failure is. And I go beyond failure. Like Tom Platz. When he used to train legs, I'll go beyond failure like Greg Doucette. Not. Like that Mike Israel guy. Tuna is very good. You know what else is good? Egg whites. Egg white. Now have no sensation in my right pinky. He trains so hard that he can't even feel his pinky anymore. This guy is even more intense than David Goggins. But not as intense as me. But I'm ready to clap cheeks. Thanks, Diddy. I always appreciate you, Diddy. Why Shiba Inu look at coins with lower market caps? They can double so much easier, can double a bunch of times. There's many Shiba Inu coins, burn rate isn't fast enough. Very smart man, very smart man. Shotgun Brown. Yes, I do own Shiba Inu as a main staple in my portfolio. I believe Shiba Inu is going to stabilize my portfolio and help me get those slow and steady gains over time. But I do own lower market cap cryptocurrencies, okay? I talk about the lower market cap ones on my Patreon, okay? So if you want to join my Patreon, I talk about the lower market cap cryptos that I personally own. One of them is going to be Origin Token, and I don't want to give away any more than that because I want people to join the Patreon, okay? So I'm not even a breakfast person. Should I start to eat breakfast? No. Don't worry about breakfast, whatever. Just eat whatever the best meal is for your body at that time. So when you wake up, the best thing to do, it's actually low sugar. You don't want to eat a lot of sugar. So when you wake up, just have eggs, bacon, water, some vitamins, vegetables, and some fat, like olive oil, nuts, or you can make a protein shake, put some olive oil in there, and have like a half a banana or something like that. Like for a good breakfast, you know, handful of blueberries, scoop of protein, and frickin' steak, half pound of beef, you know. Just wake up, have meat. That's the best thing. That's gonna help you lose body fat. If you just wake up and you eat meat. You don't need to eat sugars. Milk. Milk is not good. Milk is bad for you. I only believe in judo. Eggs again. Yes, eggs. It always comes back to the eggs. It's like a superfood. They got freaking selenium, vitamin D, chromium, The eggs have a lot of good stuff, dude. Eggs is like a freaking steroid. If you start eating 6 eggs a day, you're gonna build muscle. You're gonna build muscle, bro. Just start eating 6 eggs a day. Slap yourself. For enough money, I'll slap myself, bro. I'm bodybuilding. I'm trying to buy a lot of food, okay? You give me enough money, I'll slap myself. It takes a lot of food to get big. I gotta go get a drink. It's working, guys. I'm taking creatine, guys. Let me show you my new supplement, okay? Right here. Yes, choline. CHOLINE. That's really good for the brain. Okay? For your thought process, for quick thinking. Choline plus caffeine is a really good combination. Okay? Steroid plan. You could use the steroid. Well, I don't have steroids, okay? I do not have steroids. I'm not on any steroids. Okay? Would I? Well, that's for me, you know. I'm currently not on any gear. I do not do any gear. If I wanted to compete, I would basically have to, okay? Because all the top bodybuilders, they're all on gear. So if I want to try to get on stage and go for a local contest, you got to be on a little bit of test or something, guys. You know, I mean, come on, get with it. You got to be on something. Otherwise, there's no way I'm going to get first place. So if I want to compete, I got to think about, am I willing to do that? Am I willing to take some test, you know? Yo, I ain't no snitch, but somebody called me weird. Chris dude just started working out. Chill. Happy birthday. He didn't say you're on steroids. He said you should do them. Well, I don't have them. Okay? I don't have any. Hi man, thoughts on and could you beat him? Thoughts on Topuria, Topuria. Tupuria? I don't know what that is. Oh, that dude? I could beat that dude. Easy. Topuria? I wouldn't fight him for free, obviously. I'd have to make some money at it. But, oh yeah. I'm way older than that guy. I got way more fighting experience. If we set something up, I could take this guy out. But I'm not threatening him like the Liver King, okay? But this guy looks pretty weak. I'm pretty sure I could take this guy. Yeah. You give me 6 months to train and the same PEDs that he has access to, and I'll destroy him. So, this dude is a yes, I'm a savage, dude. You haven't seen me work out, have you? I might pick up a few weights in just a minute. I have to show you a thing or two, all right? I have trained in MMA, yes. I was around when UFC 1 was out, bro. When they didn't even have rules. I was studying technique back when UFC 1 was out. Then UFC 2 and then UFC 3. I was training and studying all the way back then. And I have not stopped learning about MMA and fighting techniques. And it's all these years have gone by. So I've just filled my head with knowledge about all these different fighting techniques. So I have no doubt that I could freaking get this guy in a Kimura within 5 minutes, you know. I'm trying to grow a beard. Could you tell me how far down your neck it should start? I'm not actually sure on that. I'm 112 pounds. I want to get toned. What is the best way to get toned? Okay, if he wants to get toned, you can eat less and increase your level of physical activity, okay? So you're going to want to build more muscle. If you add more muscle, it's going to make it easier to get toned. So you want to do compound movements. You want to watch your diet. You might want to lower your caloric intake. You might want to cut out the worst foods. What are the worst things you're eating? Cut those ones out. And I bet you're going to get a little bit more ripped just within a couple weeks. Okay? Make small incremental changes, and in 6 months, you're going to be ripped as all heck. Okay, dude? Thank you, dude. Small incremental changes. It's going to add up. Trust me. Probably in 3 months, you're going to be looking good, dude. All the way down, Jonathan, all the way to your toes. Why don't you become a pro? Well, to be a pro, you have to have access to a lot of performance-enhancing drugs. So I can't step foot on the stage. Not now, anyways. Maybe in the future. I'm gonna keep trying to build up my body, and we'll see if I can do a local show. And I'm gonna obviously put it all over YouTube. Hopefully you guys will see it. Knowledge is useless without practice. That's true. We got a lot of smart people in here. Shadowbox us some moves. This dude just started working out. No, I didn't just start working out. How old are you? I'm less than 40. Jason Genova 2.0. Jason Genova is funny. I've watched his whole freaking career, and I got a lot of enjoyment out of watching him. And same thing with that Lenny guy. I think he died. But good kid, you know, just trying to get jacked, just like any other dude, just like you or me. Romans 1:21, for although they knew God, they did not honor him as God or give thanks to him, but they became a failure in their thinking, and their foolish fears were darkened. Very good quote right from the Bible. Appreciate you. Ripped in 6 months. Bro has no idea what he's talking about. It's easy to get cut. This guy wanted to burn fat. Very easy. Very easy. Building muscle is something that is very, very hard to do. But you could easily get ripped. You could easily lose body fat if you put your mind to it. If you eat less, if you start training, burning more calories, build a little bit more muscle, anybody can get ripped within 6 months. They might not be ripped and super muscular, but anybody can get really cut up and look really good, see their six-pack. It's not always about getting massive, you know, huge muscles. You can look good if you're skinny and ripped. You can see the abs. You can still look pretty decent, you know. But what's best is if you add a little bit of muscle and then you get ripped. organic beef. It's a grass-fed beef. This is as good as it gets. When I went to buy this, there was a dude right in front of me. He bought 6 packages of it. This dude was jacked. So this is what you eat to get ripped and jacked. Do I soak meat in cider? No. Protein straight to the brain. Straight to here. And here. Oh yeah. Freaking. I can't believe the Liver King got arrested. I can't believe what's happening in 2025. Like, is this world even real? It's like, you gotta pinch yourself. It's real. I'm not a bodybuilder yet, but I'm trying. I'm trying to build enough muscle to step out on a stage at a local show. And if I win, I'm gonna step it up a notch. But I'm trying to focus really on the diet, the training. I'm trying to focus on it and try to add as much muscle as possible. Yes, I got tired flexing the muscles. The biceps are so big, they use a lot of energy. They make me very tired. Yeah, I'm happy Liver King got arrested. That guy was an idiot. I think that guy was a moron. Shane is hard, yeah. Yes, Shane is hard. Frickin'. It's a sick chain. Gotta give me that. If anything, they'll say I had a nice chain. He's the guy with the chain, yeah. He's dead now, but he had a nice chain. One way to be remembered. Well, I have a need to be remembered. I want to do something important. I'm working on my book, you know. It's hard to write. It's hard to keep working on it all the time. No, I got a lot of other stuff I need to do. It's taking too much time. So, Napoleon Dynamite brother from the trailer park in... I don't think that's me, dude. I think you're focusing more on eating and yapping. Yes, I am. Yes, I got this, brother. Thank you, dude. Day by day. Take it one day at a time. Even if I only add a half an ounce of muscle. Even if I only add 3 grams of muscle. That's still making headway. Getting sun every day. The sun is actually very good for your skin. You know what's bad for your skin? Most sunscreens. As long as you have enough muscle to lift yourself out of bed in the morning and get back to the grind, then that's all that matters. To some people. To other people, bodybuilding is a lifestyle. We aspire to be like our favorite bodybuilders: Arnold, Lee Priest, Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, Tom Platz, Mike Mentzer, and we just love we just love working out, and we would just want to honor the community, and we want to become part of what Arnold and Mike Mentzer were a part of. I want to be a part of that bodybuilding community, you know? That's how I live my life. Yes, Mentzer and Platz. Those are some of the best guys ever. Arnold was pretty darn good too, you know. He really was good for his time. Arnold was great. Serge Nubret, though, had a stunning physique. There was other bodybuilders back then who could easily compete with Arnold, but the titles, Arnold got it because he had the politics. He was the politician, you know. Plus, Arnold, he was smarter. He was probably even smarter than Mike Mentzer. For real. And he had what it took. He did what it took. No, you don't have to eat more rice. Well, I hope people are not laughing at me. I'm on YouTube. I've been doing this seriously for like 2 years, bro. You're just laughing now? It's not steel. I don't want to get hot sauce on it. That's why I'm holding it. It was the best of those times. 60-inch chest, 21-inch calves. Yeah, this guy knows about bodybuilding. He probably knows more than I do. He thinks I was a clown. I'm a clown. That doesn't affect me, dude. I have transcended all the haters. I transcended you guys. The haters mean nothing to me. I actually like the haters. I was even saying this over a year ago. I like haters. They bring more attention to the channel. I'll let the haters talk. I'll let them say their piece if they want. This is 10 carat. That's 10K, brother. That's $4,500. Okay? Can I get a whoop whoop? All you have is haters. All I have is haters. I'm about to shut the haters up in about a minute. That's good beef. Highest quality ever. Highly bioavailable protein. Right here. Right here. Funny. I'll shut the haters up. I'm about to show them how to do tricep extensions. And I bet you these guys can't do what I can do. They can't move the weight that I can move. I'll shut them up in a minute. I gotta finish this. Not a fan of haters, but this shit made me spit my drink out. Dr. Egghead. You like protein, the nut protein? No. Do you take vitamin D3 supplements? What's your daily vitamin D3 intake? Okay. Over the winter, I will take between 10 and 40,000 IU. Usually they only recommend like 2 to 3,000 IU, but I'll usually do a lot more than that. If you get real sick, you're going to want to take like 40, 50,000 IU of vitamin D. But just for general health, you're going to want to take at least 5,000 IU of vitamin D. But I believe that you can take a bit more, 10, 15, 20,000 for long periods of time, and you won't have any health problems at all. So I believe in higher dosages of vitamin D. He says I'm biased. What's your grinder? I don't do grinder. Lee Priest was the greatest bodybuilder. I think I like Lee Priest the best. He's still on YouTube, dude. Lee Priest is everywhere on YouTube. He's still jacked. Lee Priest has better genetics than Arnold, I think. He's just not tall. If Lee Priest was taller, he would destroy everybody. Water in my knees, face. Actually, Arnold had very little competition back in the day. Franco was too short. Yes. But there was Serge Nubret, though, I think. And there might have been another black gentleman, too, that had crazy genetics. Was it just Serge Nubret? There was somebody else, too. And then Mike Mentzer, I think, could have beat Arnold. Mike Mentzer was insane. What was it, 1980? I don't know. Yeah, Mentzer. You look like B-Rad, Malibu's most wanted with that chain. What set you rep? I rep the gold and silver. I rep the JRB and we will never switch. JRB, Juggalo Riders, bitch. I'm a Juggalo too. Bet you didn't know that. Water your knees? What? Gold and silver pawn. John's gold and silver pawn. That's good. Gold and silver pawn. I might use that one. I'm getting jacked already. That's good protein. Right here. And right here too. Please eat like a lady. Bulking up to get it. The cobra. Training gloves. Be like this. Getting ready. Getting ready. $1 million dream, baby. Eat the plate too. That's my nighttime snack. Here's going to be the tricep overhead extension. Let's see how I do. This is about, this is 23 pounds. 23. That's 10 reps with that arm. 23 don't count. Eat your chin. What a beast. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I am a beast. So you got to do both arms. Let's try the other arm. You want to keep your form good. Keep your body rigid, okay? And keep your elbow pointed high, okay? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. That's 10 reps. 10 reps. Now I'm going to do more weight. Tricep noodle arms. What? Been doing them since hairline curls. What? I don't have noodle arms. I don't see no American flag. Oh, you don't see an American flag? I'll show you the American flag. American flag, baby. American flag. Trump. Look at all that shit. Alright, let's go. Right here. We're going heavy. Big time. You look like someone poisoned Jason Statham and then peed on him. Bro, I look better than Jason Statham. I'm not a liberal. Your knives are too full to do anything. You're just a hater, bro. When you're sitting there hating, I'm sitting here getting stronger. You think you're tough? You don't understand how heavy this is. This is 29 pounds. Do you understand how hard this is to do? 29 pounds for overhead extensions. I'm going to show you who the real man in here is, okay? All right. That's tough. You try doing these 29 pounds overhead extensions. £29 overhead extensions. You can't do that. All right, that's a workout. That's all you need. You don't need to work out for 40, 50 minutes. You can get a decent arm workout in about 20 minutes, guys. 20 minutes. That's all I do. Twice a week, 20 minutes. Refuel, rehydrate, rest, and come back and do it again. If you follow this routine, over time, you will build muscle. Okay, should you eat Taco Bell before or after a workout? Asking for the bros. If you're gonna eat Taco Bell, eat it about an hour, hour and a half pre-workout. Because you don't want that blood. You want the blood to be in your muscle, not going to help digest food. Okay, so you don't want to have a huge meal before you lift weights, all right? You talking about working out is like Ray Charles trying to sell contacts. Whew. Yeah, buddy. It's coming. It's coming. That takes discipline and eating right. Take care of your body, and it'll take care of you. Yes, I'm all natty too. All natty. I'm not saying I would never use roids, but I prefer to try to build as much muscle as I can first natty, all right? Eating is the key, yes. It's all about diet and training. Vitamins too. I take a lot of calcium, creatine, all kinds of vitamins, wheatgrass juice, spirulina, chlorella. Glad you got thick skin and know how to troll these trolls. Yeah, the trolls don't bother me. I'm thankful that the trolls were here, even here. Yes, we can tell you, naughty. Bird arms. I don't have bird arms. Come on, guys. I'm not going to handstand. I can do a handstand, but I'm not going to. Bro is trailer than tall chat. Weak grass juice. Ha ha ha. Real funny, pal. I can tell your profile picture you're a gangster rapper. I don't rap. Where's the after? I can tell by your profile picture you're I'm not a gangster rapper, dude. No. It's hard for tall people to put on mass. Yes. I kind of got a decent chest and decent. I mean, I'm getting there, but it's really hard for tall people. Yes. Bulking. Yeah, I'm trying to bulk up. Oh, yeah. Especially hard to put on mass the way you train. The way I train is great. I believe in high intensity and infrequent workouts. I don't believe in training a lot. I think if you train less, it does more. Because before, I was overtrained. I was training too much, and it was making me weak. Now I figured out if you train less, you can actually build more muscle. It's starting to work, guys. It really is working. I'm training a lot less, and I'm actually adding a little bit more muscle than I would normally put on, you know. You turned on your brothers in Iraq. Lots and lots of protein. All right, guys. Thanks for everybody coming in here, though. I don't have a grinder, okay? But I'll tell you what. I'm taking working out very seriously. Pretty soon, you're going to be seeing me all over YouTube. I'm going to be challenging a main YouTube bodybuilder, okay? You guys are going to see a lot more of me. And I'm waiting until my physique gets a little bit better first, okay? Yes, my physique is decent. It's coming along. But I know I can make it better. All right? I've been working for 6 years and still look natural. That sucks, dude. You're going to make me act up. Going to make me so... Yes, I'm on the way, dude. Thank you. Thank you, dude. Yeah. I'm not on Grinder. I'm not on Grinder. Why does everybody keep saying that? Is my profile picture up there or something? It's not. It's not up there. I know it's not. Did I leave? Okay, guys. Okay. I would shave my head, yes, but I'm not going to. Sweet cheeks. Thank you. I gotta end this, guys. Thank you, everybody, for encouraging me to build muscle, to keep on the fight. I'm gonna encourage you guys too to keep building muscle, keep focusing on your goals, your money, and your body, staying healthy. All right, guys. So please subscribe to this channel, and you're going to be able to watch my own progress, and that should be able to, I hope to encourage you guys to keep up the bodybuilding yourself, keep your body at 100% all the time. If your body's at 100%, then your mind should be at 100% too, because if your body's healthy, then that means your mind, you're going to have good blood flow. You're not going to be worried about, are you healthy? If you take care of yourself, you will be healthy. All right. So thank you, everybody. Hairline. I think I'm going to grow back some more hair because I've been taking a lot more zinc and selenium and all kinds of vitamins. So I think my hair is actually starting to grow back. We'll see. We're going to see, guys. I think my hair is going to grow back. I think it is a little bit. I noticed some sprouts that were not sprouted there before. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching me tonight. What do you call basketball game between two Mexicans? Thank you, everybody. You guys are the best, and I'm not going to let you down, guys. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try to be the example to set. You guys got to keep the focus. We all got to keep the focus. Let's get stronger than ever before, guys. Thank you, guys. See you soon.